Hi, Derek here. I'm going to be sharing with you how to set up a client dashboard, aka portal, for your construction clients so they can get the information they want without having to bother you, without needing your constant attention, and enabling you to provide an amazing customer client experience that they're going to love and rave about. All right, so before we jump in, give this video a big thumbs, likes up, subscribe to the channel. Got tons of great content on here. So getting into client dashboards and portals, call them what you want, but they are amazing. They will provide you with, a marketing tool. They'll be more sellable. You can say to clients that are maybe considering your company, we have client portals. We set you up. You've got all the links. You've got access to all the information. You can see your estimates, your budgets, pictures of your project, the schedules, contact information for us. So you can use it as a selling device. You also have fewer client requests. So I'm sure you get it all the time, right? You've got a bunch of clients, things go here, things go there, stuff's going to come up. That client communication, they can always feel in the loop because they can go to their client dashboard, see what's going on, and get all the information that they're going to need. And it's just an overall better experience for clients. It's going to position you as, professional, amazing company and differentiate you from some of the, the mom and pop shops that are just still, sending emails or don't have some of these systems set up. So in this video, I'm going to be going through all the things you need inside a client dashboard, and make sure you stick around after that because I'm going to be showing you the client dashboard that I use for my clients, but how you can set it up either using like a Google Sites, format, or you maybe have project management software that already has built-in dashboards. But this is going to show you how to set it up and which things you should position in a way that makes sense for clients, and how to bring all the information together and put it in a nice, neat package, create the experience that you're looking for. So what are you going to need on your dashboards, on your portals? First thing you want to have is a cloud folder. So this could be, if you have project management software already, like you'll have a place where all the documents, live and you can access them. But if you got like Google Doc or Google Drive, Microsoft Drive, whatever it is, I can't remember, but have a link to that. You also want contact info. So contact info for the project manager, for the designer, or the site foreman if you need it, for you as the owner. Make sure that they can always easily access the contact info that they need. There should be a project schedule. So that's the third thing to have on there, is a project schedule. It doesn't have to be like day to day where they're like, hey, you said there's guys, drywalling on Tuesday in the schedule, but there's nobody here, or, the insulators are still here. So what's going on? Have like kind of a higher level schedule. And again, you should be able to set this up. If you need help with this, reach out to me. Check out links in the description. I got tons of free resources and ways to connect further to get help with actually setting these specific systems up. But you should have a project schedule in there, high level, at least what's happening week to week, if not, every few days or so on. And it should be live. So it should be, if you change it in your project management software, your clients see that change on their dashboard automatically so that everything's real time. You don't have to go back and update it. The client dashboard, once it's set up, you should not have to touch it for the remainder of the project. That's the idea, is that it should always have live information, live links, and everything should be embedded and in real time. Fourth thing that you want to have on your client dashboard is the selections for the project. So if they have certain light fixtures, if they have certain paint colors, if they have, whatever, certain types of the insulation that's going in the walls, whatever it is that your company does. If you're a general contractor, it's going to be, a lot of stuff. If you're more of a trades business, it's probably a little more straightforward, but they should have access to everything that is going into their project or specific things that they've selected. So it's all very clear and can be, edited, or at least that they have access to it. So there's no big surprises when they're, like, why do we have these light fixtures when we wanted these ones? Well, this is what you signed off for, so this is what we installed. So having access to that, big improvement and important thing. Number 5, so the 5th thing you want to have on there is your budget. If you provided an estimate, or if you have like a running budget with the clients, if they made payments, so all that sort of payments and budgeting information, that money information, super important to have on there. And more is more in this regard, as far as like, maybe you don't want to have every single little thing on there, but they should have access to know where their money is, how much has been spent, what's expected to be spent, for the remainder of the project, change orders, overages on the budget. So they should have information that, so they feel in the loop, they feel there's transparency, they feel like you're not trying to shake them down for an extra couple of $1,000s for miscellaneous stuff that they don't know what's going on. So project budget, super important. 6th and final thing I'm going to touch on for the client portal is you want to have quick links. So you should have a link section where they can just quickly link to wherever. dashboard, whether that's your website, the payments that have been made. Maybe there's like third-party apps that you're using that they need access to. Maybe you have documents that they want to see, like what to expect documents or contract documents. So whatever you think is like relevant and maybe not contained or easily found. It even could be like you have a link to your Google Drive folder, but maybe you have a separate link to like the photo section or the budget section or the contract section or whatever, so that they don't always have to go through the Google Drive folder and look for information. It's just like the ones that they're going to use often are in the quick links. So does that make sense? Stay with me. I'm going to be jumping right into what a client portal looks like and how to set it up. Okay, so we're back, and this is a client dashboard that I use for my clients, and I've used in the past. This will get set up, specifically for each client, but it's a good example of how you could set up a portal for your clients, whether that's in construction or any type of business. And this is using Google Sites, which is free. It's pretty easy kind of web software that you can set up like a website from. You could be using your project management software, so whatever you're using, it should work in similar ways. It's just different ways of doing things. Again, if this is all like scratching your head like too much, check out the description below. I've got a bunch of free resources, also connections to get help with coaching or help us get us to help you set this up for you and your business. You don't need to do it the hard way. You can get people to set this up for you. So just high level, we got our client dashboard here. This is going to look different. This is the editor. For them, it's just going to look like a website without all this editing boxes and everything. But pretty much dashboard, you set it up, put up some pictures. You can put some pictures of the client's house on there, put a little quote or whatever if you want to. Maybe you have your core principles or values or something. Again, this is a marketing platform as well. Every time that a client's going to go to this client dashboard, they should see your logo, they should see a little bit about your company, and it should look neat and professional. You're going to have a link section, so things like mentioned before, like your Google Drive, your different things. Good story of like how to figure out what you want to put on here. I had a client, we get on a call every 2 weeks it was, and pretty much right before the call it'd be like, hey, where's the Zoom link? How do I get in, and how do we connect on our call? And then I'd have to send the link or help them find it or whatever. So I was like, I need to put this on the dashboard. So now Zoom link is on the dashboard. If you have links that your clients are going to use all the time or that you need to connect with each other, put them on the dashboard so they don't have to go looking through the calendar, looking through their emails. They can just jump into the dashboard, and everything that they should be able to access should be here. As far as the editor goes, so there's pages and then there's boxes here. It's pretty easy. You'll just type things in. You can build these little sections, add pictures, highlight whatever you need to. You can make a link out of it. So these will all be links to that specific client's folder and files. So that's why I don't have links on here right now, because it'll get linked specifically to them. So there's a little bit of setup. You can make a training video and have your assistant or somebody else on your team set this up for each new client. You don't need to be doing this yourself, or you just have it generic and it's kind of the same for every client with a few extra things. I generally have links, and then I have like onboarding forms. So when you have a new client, you're going to have like certain things that they need to fill out, like maybe their contract, or maybe there's an info sheet to get more information about them, whatever kind of like initial stuff. You might have a place for that. And then one of the big things with setting up a dashboard is you should have embedded sections. And an embed is simply like a place where on a website you are more or less taking information from somewhere else that's live and putting it on your website so that people can see it without having to go to the other website. So if you're following me here, Clockify is an app that I've been looking at lately for time tracking as an option for myself as well as some other clients. So what I can do is I have Clockify. I put in one step back here. So if you go insert embed here on the side there, so I can go here, embed, and then here you're going to put in an URL. Again, if you have your own project management software, it should have the ability to embed right on the software, and you don't want to preview, you want the whole page. So I can do insert an embed of the whole page. So now this is like a timesheet. So instead of having to, click on a link to go to this in a separate website, I can have it right here, and I can actually put in, because I'm in the editor mode, I can't do anything on here right now, but the client could actually just use the information here. So you could have, some sort of schedule track there. You could have a selection sheet embedded here, and they could actually update their schedules or update the selections document, or put in like a request for, whatever, an upgrade on their renovation. So all that stuff could be like live forms, and it could all be contained in one page where they can actually access it without having to jump to different things with different links. So hope that makes sense. Essentially, this is all there is to a dashboard. You can make multiple pages. So like for my clients here, I've got a separate page for, templates. So there's all these different templates and programs that we have. So instead of, them going through the training courses, which is another program, they actually have it right on their dashboard where they can just go like, hey, I need this template, just jump to their dashboard and download the template and start using it in their business. Like it's just super quick, super easy. They know where it is. There's just one place that they have to go and they can get access to everything. Obviously like a coaching company is a little different than a construction company, but your clients can get everything in one place. So hope this makes sense. If you like the video, give it a big thumbs up. There are links in the description. Check them out. There's links to our website. We've got resources, articles, courses, online courses, information about, getting signed up if you want to get coaching and get some help with this for your company. And then always check out all these other options and videos. So I got lots of other great content out there. I'll see you on the next video.